Ludicrous in the house. It is such an honor to be speaking in front of the elite group of students, teachers, and families at Roosevelt High School. The first thing I'd like to do is offer my thanks to some special groups in this room today. I would like to thank the teachers and staff of Data for all the hard work they put into helping their students grow and learn. I would also like to thank the families and friends that join us here tonight because they have raised and nurtured our Data students to become excellent role models and citizens of our community. Finally, I would like to thank all of the Data students here tonight because I feel like it's necessary for them to realize how important and appreciated they are. By being in Data, these students have agreed to take on a more rigorous high school experience. They have agreed to serve as an example for other students at Roosevelt to follow. I thank them for striving for excellence and upholding the reputation that Data has built as a magnet program. Are any of y'all familiar with the motto YOLO? Of course, most of you have probably heard it a couple times. Even Mr. Kelly over there has said YOLO a couple times already. If you don't know what it means, it's just an acronym for You Only Live Once. Who would have guessed? Well, this motto is well known for convincing people to do crazy things they might not do otherwise because, well, they only live once, so why not? No, I'm not promoting any of you guys to go do something crazy because you might end up regretting it later. However, I do think that there is a different interpretation of YOLO that I will endorse. I believe that because we only live once, we should seize all the opportunities we get that might help us improve ourselves in any way, shape, or form. If you turn away too many opportunities, you'll never get them back. Don't be afraid of getting involved in the community. Go ahead and find those extracurricular activities to do around school if you have the time. Take responsibility and become a leader in a club or organization. Even if you're not sure if you can do something or not, try it anyways. YOLO, and there's nothing more annoying than looking back and thinking, could I have done that? Or, gosh, I wish I had at least tried to do that. Maybe I would have enjoyed it. Cherish your time in high school and make the most of it. Don't forget, and I'll only say it one more time, YOLO. The next thing I want to talk about this evening is how I feel about my experience in Data. It's been a lot of hard work, but I think the rewards in the end are definitely worth it. Being in Data, you're basically the group of leaders at this school that other students can look up to. Data students often take on several extracurricular activities and volunteer a lot of their hours to the community while maintaining their academic performance. I've had the honor of working with other Data students in my class, and we've all worked hard these past 4 years. We've all had those all-nighters. Some of them, I have to admit, are due to the fact that procrastinating is so addicting. I've been there, I've been that. Take my advice. Don't wait until the last minute to do major projects. All right, I can see you guys looking at me out there, and I know, in your mind, you're saying, challenge accepted. Seriously though, try your best not to do things at the last minute. It's stressing to have to frantically put something together at the last minute. Also, the peace of mind from knowing that you've completed a project with a little spare time before the due date is amazing. Moving on, I've been noticing that after each year, the graduating class from Data seems to get better and better. I hope that this trend will continue and Data will foster students with greater potential and capabilities each year. Although I can predict that each year the Data students will get better and better, I cannot guarantee that I'm right. As my statistics class has taught me, extrapolating beyond the data I have is risky and often inaccurate. This makes sense, of course. If I were to predict how great the Data students were far into the future, under the assumption that the students got better and better each year, I would eventually predict that a certain class would consist of students that have mastered calculus in kindergarten. My point here is that there are limits, but I believe that Data, from its students to its staff to the supporting families and friends, will keep improving each year, just as it has been, until it reaches the limit. That being said, I offer a challenge to every student in Data, which should be echoed and passed on to future Data students. Prove to me that there are no limits for Data. Push the bar set by the class before you even higher and never, ever give up. I believe that it is possible, and with your hard work and commitment, you will be able to overcome my challenge. So seniors, what is our legacy as the Data class of 2012? What are we leaving behind as a bar for the class of 2013? Well, I think I speak for most of us when I say that we've been through the good and the not so good times. You know, we've all had those times when we struggle to complete a project, and no matter how much duct tape we use, it just doesn't cut it. However, we've all come a long way. Other things we've done include spending hours and hours on our homework and projects from several rigorous classes each year, creating magnificent senior design projects that we, as well as our teachers, can be proud of, and participating in many extracurricular activities. Some of us are even juggling part-time jobs with school while maintaining our academic performance. We've donated an extraordinary amount of our time to serving our community. Although it seems to be a lot, it sure has paid off. We've been accepted to many prestigious colleges and universities across the nation and have been offered spectacular scholarships. I couldn't take more pride in being part of the outgoing class of 2012, and I would be amazed to see our accomplishments exceeded by the class following us. However, data, time and time again, has not failed to amaze me, and I am sure that I will be forever proud to claim that I was part of the Design and Technology Academy. I hope that I've been able to leave everyone with some words of wisdom or motivation during the past few minutes, although it feels like I've been up here for hours. You know, I never imagined I'd be able to speak in front of people like this because I used to be quiet and actually quite reserved. Who would have guessed? Anyways,